Now it's 5 days to Christmas, and the county government of Nairobi has decided to give, an early Christmas present to families of those who have been in county government hospitals and were unable to pay their cost charges there, the admission fees there. So the governor says the waiver of bills in the county government hospitals is a Christmas gesture for patients to reunite with families. That's good news. It's a step in the right direction. This is a season of merry and cheer. I hope that these family members get to unite with their loved ones. Now, new evidence has been produced. That is MP John Waluhe and Grace Wahungu were last week released on a bail pending the determination of the appeal. And now a turn of events is that new evidence has been introduced in the case. Will they survive? Time will tell. And now talking about matters of business and finances, is that now KCB has ownership of 85% ownership of Trust Merchant Bank, that is TBM in DRC. And now that makes it, a battle, so to speak, for the DRC among banks. I'm talking about Equity and KCB that have invested in DRC. The front page is talking about the issues of, the teachers' recruitment and the tight spot that the TSC found itself yesterday. And now it promises that older graduates will be prioritized in the coming recruitment as thousands take advantage of the change in the delocalization policy to seek transfers to rural areas. So many issues were tabled, including that a majority of teachers cited ill health, family bonding and advanced age as reasons why they want to move. There's been a lot of talk, especially in ASAL areas, where non-residents have been, crying and clamoring to go back to their rural areas owing to the fact of maybe language barrier and such. Now, good news as we're waiting to hear from the sleuths in regard to investigations into the gory details of the gorging of Sagini, baby Sagini, who, according to doctors, will never recover his sight again. Now, a suspect who happens to be the 3-year-old's cousin is in police custody as a manhunt continues for his aunt, who is believed to be in Nairobi and on the run. Any information that may lead to the arrest of the aunt, is welcome. You can get in touch with the DCI for that matter. Now, the Hustler Fund goes on despite the defaulting loanees. That is according to Chelugui there, who is a CES there, who made that in a function yesterday and said that nearly half of the Hustler Fund borrowers are yet to repay. Now, Kenyans above 60 years appear to have mainly shunned the fund, with only 5% of them applying for it. Now, defaulters risk higher interest as well as freezing of their accounts. So in terms of hustler use and, repayment, Nairobi tops the charts. Subscribers 1.4 million, 113,118. And the value transacted is at how many millions? Let's see, 1.4 billion so far transacted in Nairobi, 1.14 billion in Nairobi. Kiambu comes in second with 651 million. We also have Nakuru at 54.3. Then Machakos comes in at 354 million dispersed so far. Meru County, 320.5 million. Now, the bottom 5 counties in terms of, getting onto the Hustler Fund: Lamu at just 25 million, Mandera 28.2 million, Isiolo at 29.9, Marsabit at 31 million, Samburu at 34.4. Looking at these areas, they fall under largely ourselves. I don't know what dynamics, maybe economists can help us understand that. Now you see Nairobi, Kiambu, Nakuru, Machakos and Meru are top counties where persons have taken advantage of the Hustler Fund. Well, it's still ongoing despite, nearly half haven't repaid. Well, that's just but a sneak peek of what we have in terms of stories that have captured the eyes. The scribes, noticed this morning, being the 20th of December 2022. We are waiting for a brief from Interior Cabinet Secretary, that is Kithure Kindiki, as well as CS Murkomen there of Roads and Transport, in regard to matters of road safety ahead of the holiday season. It's just 5 days to Christmas, and if history is anything to go by, that the roads are quite busy. For motorists and pedestrians, we need to be extra careful so that we get to where it is we are going. Further on, we are expecting a showdown in Senate, and this is in regard to the ouster of Kawira Mwangaza, the first Meru governor. Will she survive? Well, we're here as KBC Channel 1, and we're sure going to be broadcasting that. And just, if you have been looking for the KBC website, well, it has been down for a while, but this is something that is being rectified. So do keep in touch with us here on TV and radio as we continue to inform you, as well as share some bit of entertainment. Happy holidays.